Good afternoon. It's an honor and a privilege to be able to speak to the work, to the life, and to the testimony of Mr. Joe Ross. It has been a pleasure beyond measure to know Mr. Joe for almost 7 years now. As I came to Bethany ARP as a pastor here, one of my first responsibilities, even before I took up the session at Bethany, was to serve as the moderator of the Blacksburg ARP Church for 6 years before Reverend Mark Donald was blessedly called to be the installed pastor at Blacksburg. And through those many years, I had the pleasure of working with Mr. Joe as the clerk of session, as an elder, as a member of the Blacksburg ARP Church. And all through those days, I was always blessed as I came in the basement door there at Blacksburg and heard the good old chuckle of Mr. Joe. As Joe Boy served with joy, with gladness, with thanksgiving, as he served with wisdom, and as he continues to serve, even in this office as Elder Emeritus. We rejoice as brothers and sisters in Christ at the way that Joe will continue to be a guiding light as men and women come to know Christ better, as they're discipled, as the young ones at Blacksburg continue to grow in faith. They will remember and know that Joe has been a good elder. And when we use those words, it's important that we ask the question, well, what do we mean by that? What is a good elder? Well, a good elder begins by, first of all, knowing the Lord. And I think we can all testify that Joe Boy loves Jesus. He loves the Lord. He loves the Scriptures. And he loves his church. And that testimony is in evidence today as we honor and as we give thanks for the many years of service that Joe Boy's given to the Blacksburg Church. Again, it's a honor and a privilege to be able to speak a small word, not only about what it is an elder does, but especially how Joe has faithfully served in that capacity for so many years. And so what is a good elder? We've already mentioned that a good elder loves the Lord. But a good elder also loves the people. And I think if anything could be testified truly of Mr. Joe, it's this blessed reality, that he has loved the people and continues, will always love the folks at Blacksburg. We've seen this in witness, not only of how joyful his laugh is, but the fact he always has a smile on his face. He's always glad to see you. And as you rejoice again at this blessed time of Thanksgiving, there's a third thing as well to consider. Not only does a good elder love the Lord, not only does a good elder love the church, but we know that Mr. Joe loves Miss Ann. And it's such a blessing to see the love that they have for one another. It's a joy to witness the example that they have been and will continue to be at the Blacksburg Church. And as we consider all these things and as we remember all of the troubles, yes, that we went through over 6 years, that I was blessed to serve in that capacity, but also this joyous opportunity to look to the future, to what God is doing at Blacksburg, to what God is doing through the ministry of Reverend Donald. But not only that, but by the elders who are actively engaged in shepherding the people of Blacksburg. And we know that while Joe is stepping back and taking on this new title as emeritus, we know that he will continue to be a fount of wisdom, a fount of thanksgiving, and a fount of encouragement to all around him. And so as you enjoy this time of thanksgiving, this time of praise, this time of honor, for the Scriptures tell us to give honor to whom honor is due, may you remember to give thanks to the Lord for his goodness unto you, but also to enjoy Joe, to enjoy Ann, and to enjoy all the gracious ways in which Joe has witnessed over the years that he loves the Lord, he loves the Blacksburg Church, he loves his wife, and he loves y'all. May the Lord bless you and keep you, make his face shine upon you and give you peace, both this day and forevermore. We love you, Joe. I love you, Joe. Y'all take care, and God bless.